Hey, today I'm going to do a little review on my new Apple iMac 21.5 inch. First of all, overall impressions, I am utterly impressed with this. So far so good. Not a single problem so far. Everything's just working the way I want it to. Packaging was really superb. There was not a single scratch on the screen. No cracks, because I've seen videos on YouTube where someone's unboxed their iMac and it's had a big crack on the screen. So I'm just going to go over the iMac. This is the entry level model iMac, which I bought. For me it's great. Everything, the applications that I use, it's perfect for that. Great for watching movies, web browsing, word processing. It works really well with Photoshop. I mean, I'm not an advanced user of Photoshop, but for what I need it for, it works perfectly. Photoshop opens really fast on it, whereas on my Windows 7 laptop it takes usually about a minute to open. But no, it's really fast. Anyway, well, I'll just give you a wee brief review of the specs. Basically, it has an Intel Core i3 processor running at 3.6 GHz. The model, when they released this iMac, I think it was back in July 2009, it had an Intel Core 2 Duo processor in it. But recently, in the summer of 2010, they upgraded them with the new Intel Core processors. So anyway, yeah, it's great. The hard drive, 500 gigabytes, which is fine for me. I mean, I know a lot of people store so much data on their computers that they probably would need a bigger hard drive, but for me, the 500 gig is just what I need. The screen resolution is 1920 by 1080, which to me is really big. The screen resolution is fantastic. I mean, it's so crisp when you're watching films. The films, they just scream at you. It has a super drive with the CD DVD drive, but there is no Blu-ray yet. I don't know if when Apple update their iMacs, I don't know if they'll start putting Blu-ray drives in. I'm sure they probably will. Maybe next year we'll see an iMac with a Blu-ray drive, but for me, the DVD CD is fine for me. So yeah, I mean, it just looks so great. I mean, I absolutely love it. You know, I love the design. Fair enough. I mean, the design of it is just great. I mean, this is what put Apple on the map. You know, this is what made Apple what it is today. I mean, if they hadn't brought out the iMac G3 way back in 1998, Apple probably wouldn't be the company that they are today. But anyway, I admired Apple computers for a good few years. Well, probably about a couple of 2 or 3 years, and I mean, when I was at college last year, it was that's when I first started, you know, playing about with the Mac, you know, getting to use it, you know, having a play, see how things work, how you use it and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's when I started. But I've always really wanted one, and then, you know, I had the money saved up, so I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I did think about going for the MacBook Pro. I then thought about the 15-inch one, and then I went to the 13-inch. But to be honest with you, I've made the right choice going for the iMac. It's absolutely superb. You can't fault it. The Mac OS X operating system is just great. You know, it is so much more user friendly than Windows. It's hard to describe. I mean, a lot of people, you know, think, oh, you know, there's no point in getting a Mac because the operating system's quite a little bit hard to use. It is not. It is absolutely great. It's a fantastic operating system. I mean, it runs so fast. I mean, you don't get any crashes with it. You know, it's just been made. You know, Apple have made it from scratch. You know, they've took their time with it. They haven't just rushed it. I mean, like when Vista came out I mean, it was a nightmare. People had driver problems. You know, their devices weren't working, you know. Yeah, it kept crashing, kept shutting down unexpectedly, but not with this you won't. I mean, I think Mac OS X is way better than Windows, but I mean, I still use my Windows 7 laptop which actually when I did buy it last year did come with Vista preloaded, but then in December last year I upgraded to Windows 7, which to me, Windows 7 is a great operating system. I mean, I've not really had any much problems with Windows 7, but yeah, but still though, I mean, I think Mac OS X is a much more superior operating system. So anyway, I'm gonna show you the back of the iMac. Yeah, so this is the standard. This is the wireless keyboard and mouse that comes preloaded. This is the keyboard here. Just zoom out here. Zoom out a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, this is the wireless keyboard that comes as standard now. It's a great keyboard. What I like about it is it's quite small and compact. You know, it's not like one of the older keyboards that I had that was too long. I mean, it doesn't have a numeric keypad, which for some people was a bit, yeah, a lot of people don't like that, but I mean, for me it's perfect. It runs on batteries. The batteries haven't run out yet, but I think my keyboard is only up to like 68% now, so I'm probably, when the batteries run out, I'll probably go for one of the rechargeable battery packs, just to, because it'll, yeah, better to use rechargeable batteries rather than getting disposable ones. Also, here's the new Apple Magic Mouse, which to me is really great. Another good thing about this is if you're changing from Windows, you know how like the Mac you can't right click. You can customize this to right click just by going into System Preferences, and then you could actually right click with it, which is quite good, rather than having to use Control and click, which could be a bit annoying for some people. So that's another advantage of using this. I'll just sort of show you the back of the iMac now. So this is what the back of the iMac looks like. I'll just come closer and I'll just show you the ports here. Yep. So here is your that's your audio out. Sorry. Your audio in. You've got your 4 USB ports here. Your FireWire 800, which is the new FireWire. I'm sure it's FireWire 800, and that's your mini display port. And here's your gigabit Ethernet. The design of the back of the computer is just great. I'm amazed by it. Also, the machine is so quiet. I mean, you hardly know it's running. It's not loud like my laptop was. You know, it runs really superb. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, a lot of people would probably get the other model, but for me, I think if you're just changing to a Mac from a PC, go for this machine. I mean, this machine is great. I'm so far impressed with it. Anyway, if you've got any other questions, you can add a comment, and I'll try and see if I can get back to you, and I'll answer any questions you have. But end of the day, I would go for this machine. For me, the 27-inch was a bit, I just thought the 27-inch was a bit big, but I love this machine, and I'm really so far impressed with it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.